Good morning, guys. Getting ready to start up. Get ready to turn this truck back in today. I get old Betty back today. So we hoping and praying everything goes well. Anyway, um, giving his flowers. Shout out to Mr. Loshan. I was on the live and he was talking about a recent incident he happened on the road. And then, he also went on into other things that are going on. And shout out to the track podcast, Dirty Broke. Saw him on the live as well. And one thing I've just been noticing, because you know how what they say, women know other women, men know other men too. And I know, being, Dirty Broke, he successfully married for many of years, and myself, who was married for 17 years. You can hear it in the voice. You can hear it in the voice of it's definitely not the job, and I know Mr. Loshan, you love your wife, you love your children. I'm not saying for you to do anything beyond that or whatever. You give your life and you sacrifice and you put your heart, blood, sweat, and tears for the betterment of your family, to have all the things that you never had growing up. But in this day right now of what we living in current time, it's time to come to Jesus right now, man. It's time to come to Jesus. And the honeymoon is over. Listen, the honeymoon is over. Listen, you gotta tell baby girl, wifey, listen, there's nothing in this world I would not do for you. I give my all to you, yada yada, etc. But right now, mom, we're drowning. We're drowning. I mean, we, even as six-figure on paper, not take home, but on paper, six-figure on paper. I mean, most of us are forced, to in the corner, man, and we both got to come together to make this work, and she gotta, unfortunately, I know that she was at home taking care of the kids, and that's work as well. That's another job right there. And we know with either her postpartum or anything that she going through and all of that and everything, with taking care of the kids, making sure that they ate, fed, go to the doctor, etc., etc. And now she got to come out here and get a job. And this is the corner that we was forced into. And until it gets better, and I don't know if it's going to get better, but this is the hand that we're dealt with. So we can try to get out here and demand $2,500 a week, which is doable, but everybody know trucking is a boom bust. Just a week ago, hey, it was all good just a week ago, right? I had an issue with the truck breaking down, and my company did pay me for all of my breakdown in my time, but that was a week I took a L. Regardless, was there weeks where I eclipsed 2,500? Yeah, but am I hitting that every week? No, that's not being realistic. When you multiply 25 times 52, that's 130 grand a year. And nobody, I mean, even with you 20 plus years in the game, nobody is making that. Nobody's making that. Maybe if you're an owner op, and that's a far-fetched owner op, lease op, or whatever, where, I mean, and even after you do all of your expenses and everything, you know, paying for fuel, etc., or whatever, and everything, is you still taking home 130 grand a year? No. So my suggestion, not advice, because, you know, advice is just, you know, that's not the solution for everybody. My suggestion is for you and your significant other, not just, you know, Mr. Loshan or anybody like that, anybody dealing with a situation where, you know, you was the breadwinner, and, you know, we was doing a lot well, and all of a sudden, due to the circumstances that are beyond our control with this Bidenomics economy and everything or whatever, we are forced to do things different. I would say, please go get some counseling if y'all trying to make this work, because before you know it, y'all gonna be biting each other heads off, and then it's gonna wind up y'all being in the divorce court, and that's the reality of it. So you know, sending positive prayers and energy over to Mr. Loshan and anybody dealing with a situation that it's not listen, this ain't a charity case or nothing like that. I know he's been well off for a long time and been in a way better position than I've been or whatever, but we hear certain things and it triggers, and that's what I had got from when I was listening to him, you know, going through the frustrations of before you was the man, you know, because you was making a certain amount, and now all of a sudden you robbing Peter to pay Paul. So listen, man, we all been there, and I'm just sending this shout out to you as to say, hey man, that, you know, from, you know, all no jokes or nothing like that, whatever, I hear what you're going through, and I hope you get to take care of that. And also, you know, if you're looking to get a gig, man, yeah, I made the suggestion for Henneth, and there's a lot of other companies that will put you into that that 2,500, and if not 2,500, you know, you could hit 2,000 or 2,300, you know, with companies like that, because they have the freight, they go to the ports as well, they get tank tainers and stuff like that. So that's my recommendation. But anyway, I'm about to get out of here, about to crank this AC on because it is hot, and we're in Omaha, Nebraska. So anyway, shout out to y'all, and I'll holler at y'all later.